What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Too Many Opinions Podcast. It's your girl, Sarah.
This is Jeannie.
Yo, we're going to get right fucking into it today.
It's hot.
It's hot. It's
Yeah,
hot.
I have
I'm
a jacket
sweating.
on.
If you think that I'm glistening for any other reason, like body oil, no, bitch. This is sweat. So this is what it is. So I'm tired of this shit. We're going to get right fucking into it. Fall can't come any sooner. But today, this is what I want to talk about. There's this viral TikTok girl going around, and she talks about her baby's father. Okay. And she calls him the random man from Atlanta. If you don't think that this man had this girl move to fucking Montana, right? She's over here paying all the bills. He's barely working, paying for his rent for his little food truck shit, literally doing the most for this fucking man, right? Mm-hmm. He gets her pregnant. Mind you, he already got 4 baby mamas or 3 baby mamas. He got like 5 kids, okay? She gets her fucking pregnant, okay? She has a C-section. Not even 30 days after the C-section, this man fucking ups and leaves her and the baby in Montana, where she moved to be with him, right? To go back to the fucking ex-girlfriend, who he's gone back to several times, okay? And leaves this girl cut fucking wide open, had his fucking kid, young girl, mind you, he's like an older guy, not older, but in his 30s, and I think she's in her 20s. And this fucking man really left her, didn't even stick it out, just left her and the baby in the fucking state that he moved her, begged her to move to. Mm. Can you fucking believe that?
My first question is, sis,
you didn't see the red flags?
He has 4 different baby mothers. What makes you think that you were going to be the exception?
I know, but she was young, so that's like the problem where it's like I feel like, a little bit of kind of manipulation kind of thing was going on. And, guys be knowing how to talk, whatever. But I'm just fucking baffled that men can really go and have not even just multiple kids, right? Can just fucking leave the mother of their child, even if you guys are not together, right? So you're not together, but at least support the woman that just had your fucking kid. Be there for them. Just be there. Help them through these first couple months. Everybody's adjusting. Do your part.
Postpartum, bro. Like
postpartum. Letting her heal. She was cut open. This isn't just like your vagina healing. You're literally cut. Your insides are cut the fuck open, okay? I didn't have a C-section. I had a natural birth, bitch. And that was still fucking traumatizing, okay? But it's like, I'm baffled. So like out of this, I literally think that there's 3 kinds of men. Well, maybe 4. There's the men who stay in the fucking relationship when they're in a relationship and work through this tough time. Because everybody says that if you've been in a relationship, they say like the first 6 to 8 months after having a baby, you and your partner go through the most. It's a very trying time.
Yeah.
So if you up and leave at 3-4 months on Christmas, whatever, if you fucking leave during this crazy ass time, like, you don't know what you're putting your partner through. You have now created a fucking monster. Wow. A person who needs...
You gotta have differently. Fucking balls to do some bullshit like that, bro.
What? We're talking about people in a fucking relationship.
We're talking about this human being is half yours and half someone else's. How are you so comfortable upping and leaving like it's just a toy or an iPad that you just left back home?
That's not fucking crazy. That's not, like, you have no sense of fucking human decency to want to be there for your kid. Right?
No matter what you're going through with your partner, this human is still half yours. So how is it so easy to just up and go?
Make it make sense, right? So I'm literally fucking baffled, right? So there's those men that actually stay in the relationship, go through it, work through the postpartum, because, women's hormones are absolutely crazy during this time. Mm-hmm. All women will say that it's not peace and sunshine. I literally just saw another famous TikTok couple talking about how hard it is postpartum, and this is their second baby, and their first baby was so young. And she was like, I just feel like the mother's so overlooked. Like, everybody cares about the baby, but the mother's just so overlooked.
Yeah, and some girl I saw on Facebook too committed suicide because she was left with 2 little kids by herself and she couldn't handle it.
And it's like, where's the father to step in and play his part, right? Because children need both parents, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, so there's the one parent who stays, the one partner who stays, figures it out.
Thugs it out.
Goes through the fucking mud with their partner, right? Looking for the sunshine at the end of the tunnel. And from what I've heard is that once you get through that, the relationship is the best that it's ever been.
Wow.
I didn't experience that, so I wouldn't know, but this is what I've heard.
Okay.
Then there's the men who, I like to refer to them as the Disneyland dad.
Oh, what's the Disneyland dad?
The Disneyland dad is the dad that comes when their scheduled times are. No additional effort. You know what I mean? Just bare fucking bones. Like, okay, you're playing your fucking part. You know, you're showing up when you're supposed to. Great.
Which in my mind is crazy because like it's your kid too.
It's your kid.
So you should be able to do way more than that.
Right. So especially if it's like a 50-50 thing, like it's never 50-50. Ladies, chime in because you know that it's never 50-50.
Nope.
The mother is always the one who has primary responsibility. Don't get me wrong. I know a great deal of cases where men are the primary caretakers for their children. I do know.
Yeah, me too.
I know. And then I do know people who co-parent and they do have 50-50. Like they literally have the children 50-50 of the time.
Yes.
I do know that. But there's a majority of women who have their children or child the bulk of the time. Okay? And then there's the people like fucking random man from Atlanta who can just up and leave their fucking kid. 1 month. What kind of person will leave their little human? They didn't ask to be here,
The
bro.
same person that left the other 3 humans.
Yo, that's fucking crazy, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Ladies, let's do better, ladies. He up and left the other 3 humans. What makes yours the golden child?
Yeah, clearly, right?
Let's do better in looking at men's patterns. If you see that that's what he's doing to the other ones, most likely
It's gonna happen to you, sis. And the other problem here is that this man literally tried to go online trying to like flame this girl back, the baby mother, right? So now he's over here trying to say, you know how men are. They be saying half the story, right? Trying to make themselves look good.
Right.
And it's like, she responds like, you think that you guys are gonna break me? This man left me 1 month after being cut open, having his kid, and here I am, a single mother, lugging my kid around. Yo, she was fucking sounding off. She's like, I can't be broken any more than what I've done. And it's like, yo, sis.
it's the truth.
I fucking feel you. You can't break me any more than what the fuck I've been broken. Nope, motherfucker, this is what it is. And if you guys don't like it,
yeah, it don't
fuck
matter
y'all.
that she was bitching. It don't matter that she was annoying. It don't matter. I haven't even heard the story, but I can only imagine. It doesn't matter. It's supposed to be hard. Life isn't fucking easy.
Life is not fucking easy, especially when kids are involved. So it's like, when are we as people going to stop just having fucking random kids? And it's not that they're random, but it's like, guys, we need to pick our partners better. And sometimes,
Girl, sometimes they show you.
They show you like, after the fact, bitch. That be happening too.
That is very scary.
They do a Uno fucking reverse again. Boom, full 360.
Honestly,
like, what the fuck?
that's probably my biggest fear is someone showing me that, like, even through the pregnancy, everything's amazing, and then flipping when it's too late. I can't put the baby back in me.
You can't put the baby back in, and what? You're not gonna, no. There's no other option, right? But that's the scariest fucking thing to go through, because it's like, picture this. You've done everything right, the right way, the American dream. You fucking go, you get married, you have the kid, and then boom, your child comes. A few months later, gone. Oh, the whole dream just fucking shattered. You're just sitting here like, what the fuck just happened, right? And this happens every
day.
Time.
Every day.
All the time this happens. Like, I thought we were good. Like, I know we may have had issues or whatever, but it's like, how the fuck did we get to this point?
And then it's like, you didn't even give it a fair shot to actually like get counseling and see, like, a fair shot to fight. You just up and went and then decided, oh, well, now I want to fight. You left.
It's too late for that. You done created a fucking, I've had no choice, and this is the women that the mentality that they have. They have no choice but to go ahead and step up to the plate and take care of the children who are now here. Women don't get the choice. Just be like, oh, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave right now. I'm gonna leave. What? We can't do that. We can't fucking do that. There's no.
It don't matter if you don't feel good. It don't matter if you're on your period. It don't matter if you're hungry. It don't matter. You gotta figure it out. I have plenty of friends that have, baby daddy issues and stuff, and then I see them struggling. Like, they have no other choice.
They don't have a choice, but then the dads can just come in, pick up the kid, have fun.
Take them on an ice cream date.
Fucking go do whatever the fuck they want to do. Either drop them off, keep them for the weekend, and then boom.
Back to you.
Back to the mom or back to the parent who has the main majority of the custody, and then their life is just theirs again. And the person who has the majority of the parent, and don't get me wrong, I love being a parent. I absolutely love my son, like literally pride and joy, but it's just different experiences.
You didn't sign up to be a full-time single mother.
It is not.
I didn't make this child alone. So we should have this child exactly 50-50.
Right. And
because the sanity to keep sane, That's how God intended it to be, a partnership, meaning half and half, not 75, the other percentage, because I suck at math.
25. 3/4, 1/4. No.
Yeah, that's not right. That's not fair.
It's not. It is.
That does not make it because somebody wants that does not mean that they love their child any less. It's just it was not intended to be that way.
Right.
Period.
A period. Fucking period. And this is the problem that I say. Like, we have to be more conscientious with who you are picking as a partner.
You have to.
Like, and you know what? You could be in a relationship. It could just be a friend. Like, you have to be really mindful, and you need to have these conversations from the get. What's going to happen if we have kids and it doesn't work out? Now, don't get me wrong. You never want to plan if a relationship or a friendship is not going to work out. But what's going to happen? How are we going to play here? And it's like, you don't want to think like that. But at the same time, everybody needs to be aware and conscious of where the other person stands and what they're going to bring to the table if this does not work out. When that doesn't happen, one person's always sitting there like, wow, here I am with this. I got a full plate on my hands, you know?
Yeah.
And the other person's just showing up when they're supposed to. And that's fucking crazy to me.
It's not fair, yo.
I can't imagine being on the other end either, just showing up. I couldn't imagine that.
Because you're a good parent.
I really couldn't imagine, like, okay, let me just get a couple hours in. Like, I could not imagine.
I couldn't either.
Now, don't get me wrong. I would be fucking sick. You know what I mean? Like, not being with my child as much. But at the same time, it's like, I know that a child needs both parents, no matter what.
Equally.
What the situation is. Unless there's abuse. And we always say that. Unless there's abuse and shit like that. That's
different.
Yeah. That's different. We're not talking about that. We're talking about two parents who want to be actively involved in their child's life. And I just feel like every parent needs to give 150% to their child. And not just financially, time. You need to give time. You need to teach them. Because kids don't know anything.
Just because a child prefers a parent more than the other fucking parent doesn't give you an excuse to fucking leave.
Bro,
hello, the child's more with one parent than they are with the other. Of course they're going to be more clingy to the first parent or the second parent, whoever the child's spending more time with.
Like, that's common sense.
If I chill more with you than I do with another friend, I have more things in common with you. Of course, I'm going to want to chill with you because I'm with you more.
Right. So it makes sense. So it's just like...
It's just any excuse for you not to want a parent. It is what it is. That's how we're taking it.
Having your own time is more important than...
your kid. But don't worry, because your kid will know.
And that's,
you don't got to say nothing to your kids, because your kids will...
Nope.
That's another thing.
And you know what? I'm going to say this too. I'm a firm believer of not talking bad about your other child's... Like,
that's what I was going to say.
The other parent in front of your child.
I was going to say that.
I would never do that.
I have a friend going through that right now, and the kids know for themselves. She don't have to say nothing to them.
Bingo. That's my thing. Actions always speak louder than words, right? So it's like, I'm not going to sit here and put false information, or even not false. The real information could be there, but I'm not going to be the one to put that information in his head or the child's head, because I don't want to be the one to taint their image. They need to see it for themselves.
Yeah, because then you're the bad guy.
Then I'm the bad. I'm not. I would never be that. You know what I mean? Ladies, men, don't talk bad about your child's mother or father in front of them. Like, you can have a private conversation with your friends, your parents, whatever. Yes. But don't talk about the other kid's parent in front of them. Not only is it disrespectful, but you're creating an image of the parent that they need to create on their own. You're creating them to be bitter, have anger issues, be resentful. Like, they need to come up with their own conclusions by themselves.
Yep. I agree with that 100%. 100%, because again, you're gonna end up being the bad guy. You spoke about my mother that's this way. You spoke about my father this way, and then like it's your fault. No, let them. They're gonna grow old and they're gonna see for themselves. Yo, my dad ain't shit, or my mom ain't shit.
And another thing I want to talk about, just talking about all these like children parenting things, is like, people really need to stop bringing multiple people around their children. Unless your partner is your partner that you know is going to be someone you are going to have around long term, why are you introducing so many people to your kids? Like, you're dating a girl for 2 weeks. Why are you introducing her to your kid? Or why are you inviting her on dates with your kid? Like, what are you doing?
And why is the other partner even comfortable with that? Because again, if I don't meet the baby mother or the baby father first to see what the fuck is going on, to see if you guys are really split, to see what are the boundaries that you would like me to take with your child, I'm not meeting your child.
Period. Ladies, gentlemen, listen to us. Do not go on if you're just starting to date someone, do not go meeting their kids, because you're going to create a bond, a relationship with this kid. And then guess what? It may not work out with the dad or the mom, but now you've created a relationship and now you're just going to leave. You're going to be another person who just left them.
Yeah, and that's not right, bro.
That is not right.
And again, I would not want to meet no one's kid without speaking to the other party involved.
Absolutely.
Let's respect each other. Let's build healthy relationships.
A blended family.
Yeah, from the beginning, because it's important. Like, I don't want to have no drama.
No drama.
And I want to know the boundaries. Like, what is it? Like, would you want me to correct them? Do you want me to like call you if they get disrespectful? What would you like me to do?
Right.
Because I'm not their parent.
Exactly. And I agree wholeheartedly with that. I would prefer to be called or have the dad take care of it or whatever. But like, for a random girl who's just getting involved, like, no. Don't be fucking bringing anybody around my kid without them meeting me first. I need to make sure that they're good.
Right. Because let's say your son has a stepmom, let's just say, right? Yep. And your she's super nice to him, treats him with respect, and he's being super disrespectful. And she calls you. I would hope that you're like, oh, we're gonna fucking
I'm on my way right now. If I'm not fucking a couple hours away, I'm on my way right now. We're going to handle this right here, right now.
Right.
Is his dad around? No, I'm coming. I'm coming right the fuck now. Absolutely not, because I want my son to be a respectable young man.
Right.
So I'm not going to
I'm not going to lie, those step parents be coming in clutch sometimes.
Of course.
Shit.
Bonus parents are a beautiful thing.
Amazing.
I would love bonus children. That's why I say, like, I would prefer dating a man with kids than a man without kids, because especially a man who's actively there for his kid, is a present father. It shows me like, wow, you'd be a good potential role model. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Versus a dad who sees their kid a couple times a week. Like, what the fuck,
or
bro?
Never.
What?
Once every 7 months.
I would never. Shame on you. Shame on you if you don't see your kids. Shame on you. Shame. I don't care. Shame. I fucking all the way. That is fucking crazy.
I would never. That's disgusting.
Disgusting.
What? Like that just means that that's what's waiting for me in my future. And I am not doing that.
No, ma'am. No fucking ma'am. We are not accepting that kind of behavior. That is
2023. And moving forward, let's take care of our kids 50-50, because it's only fair. We made them 50-50.
Period. And that's that.
So,
I don't know. Do you have any other kind of fucking topics, experiences, things you've seen from the outside that you want to tune in before we wrap it up? Because I'm still baffled.
I'm honestly just baffled at all the things I see on the everyday.
Every day
it's I can't, because I gotta pay my bills. Okay, well, all right. I'm sorry that I have to handle your 4 children by myself now, because you gotta pay bills. Or the ones that ask to be taken off child support too. I love that one. Oh, they're taking too much money out of me. Imagine how much I'm spending.
Yeah, spending.
When you're not helping me with your little miserable ass $50 a week.
That's literally.
Well, she's using it to pay the rent, and I'm not paying her rent.
Bro, that child support conversation be blowing my mind.
Blowing.
Like, child support is calculated based on pay.
And it's ridiculous sometimes.
Which is ridiculous, but whatever. And mind you, if you're a hardworking person too, and you make money, that's also offset.
Yep.
So they could be paying fucking peanuts. So where's your peanuts going to the mortgage? Like, what the fuck? The math ain't fucking mathing to me. Like,
oh my God.
Get a fucking grip. Get a grip. Get a fucking grip.
If and you then don't they continue to have more kids out there.
If you don't want to pay child support, wear a condom. Get a fucking vasectomy. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Your pullout game is weak. Stop having kids.
Right. Stop having fucking kids. You're the ones having them.
Right. And ladies.
You ain't complaining in the moment.
Ladies, what the fuck? Stop letting them do this to us. Absolutely.
And look at their patterns, sis. If you see that he's a deadbeat before, he don't got shit going on for himself, you gonna get pregnant again. Like, come on.
Right.
There's women that do it again too with the same deadbeat.
And you know what? On that fucking topic too, before we just wrap it up, is like, if I see a man who has multiple kids and he's just doing a bare minimum job, I would not ever think in my mind, like, let me have another kid, because this kid's barely supporting his other 4 fucking kids. What makes you think he's going to contribute to mine? Now I'm going to work double.
Some women are really fucking dumb. I'm sorry.
That's not crazy? That's not fucking crazy,
like,
bro?
you guys are real deal, top tier dumb.
Nah, there's
straight
no
up. I don't know
way.
what possesses you to sit there and do that. You have a deadbeat baby daddy, and then you get pregnant again.
What the fuck? That's crazy to me. That is literally crazy to me.
And I don't feel bad for you because at that point,
girl, you signed up.
You see that he's a piece of shit, and then you do it again. Like, unless you're prepared to take care of kids by yourself, stop.
And it's like, you can't be that much in love. I'm sorry. There's no amount of love, especially when there's kids involved, that you can look at somebody and be like, oh, you barely take care of this one. Let me give you another.
And another.
And another. What?
Fucking crazy.
That's not crazy?
God bless you guys. Yes. That would not be me, hopefully.
Wait, can we talk about this jacket, though? I didn't realize that this was a Nike.
This one is this is a vintage.
I can tell.
A vintage find. I didn't find it. I'm not going to take props for it, but it is super fire.
Nah, that jacket is super fire.
I gave it away and then I took it back.
Absolutely. Yep. Oh. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would have taken that shit back too because that shit is
fire. I know. I'm obsessed.
Nah, that shit is crazy, especially for fall.
I know. I don't know what possessed me to wear it now. Like, I'm sweating.
I know. We're fucking burning up. But anyways, we're going to wrap this one up.
Take care of your kids. 50-50.
Period. Bye.
Bye.